Hello from Team Mastery. Today we're going to be going over the 7 structure points that every student should complete before they begin a class here at Mastery Martial Arts. Structure point number 1, bowing at the door. Every single time a student, family member, or guest comes in for class, they should always bow at the door to show respect to the school. When you bow at the door, you snap to attention, bow, and say, "Hello sir, hello ma'am." When we bow at the door, it also sets us in the right frame of mind before we begin our training.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Moving on to structure point number 2.
Now the second structure point that we practice here at Mastery is greeting the instructor. The reason why we greet the instructor is to practice good courtesy, respect, and social skills. Greeting is the first step to social development. The instructor will always initiate the bow or the handshake first. Let's watch our students. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Let's move on to structure point number 3.
Alright, so the third structure point is how we put our bag on the mat. Now the reason why we do this is to give our students a little bit of self-responsibility. Now watch how the students put down their bag. When we put our bag on the floor, we don't want to keep it horizontally like this. So we want to keep it nice and straight, just like this, because this takes up too much room and we want to have room for other students. So we always keep it straight, just like that. Now we're going to move on to structure point number 4. Now structure point number 4 is how we put our socks and sneakers away nice and neat. So watch how the students put their socks and sneakers away nice and neatly. Now the reason why we do this is to give our students a little bit of self-discipline. Now we don't only have to put our shoes nice and neatly here, but we also have to do it at home. So now Mr. Robert is going to show you guys structure point number 5.
Our 5th structure point is grabbing our attendance card. We grab our attendance card to keep track of all the classes we take from white belt to black belt. This is very important because if we don't take 2 classes a week, then we cannot test for our next rank. Our attendance card keeps track of all the classes we take every single time we're here, so we're all ready to test for our next rank. Now watch our students. We're going to grab their attendance card one at a time. Now Ms. Lemoy will take you to the 6th structure point.
Moving on to our 6th structure point. Our 6th structure point is bowing on the mat. We bow on the mat for 2 reasons. Number 1, to show respect. After all, this is our training floor. Number 2, we bow to remind ourselves of the life skill of the cycle. This cycle's life skill is respect. So every single time we bow, we make sure to keep our feet together. We snap to attention, bow, respect ma'am. Our students will show you how.
Respect, ma'am. Respect, ma'am.
And finally, our 7th structure point, lining up by height. There are a couple things a student should do before they begin class. First of all, they should make sure they're in height order, shortest to tallest. Next, they will place on their Mastery-approved safety equipment. After they've done that, they'll go down on one knee, and they'll place on their ring. Our students will show you how. Once the students are in height order, they've placed on their Mastery-approved safety equipment and they've put on their rank, they will then sit quietly like a black belt until the next class begins. Thank you for watching today, and we can't wait to see you the next time you're in for class.